CZ-3D. Appears to be a copper penny. Really don't know what this is, but I better document it in case it is a thimble. I doubt it, but it's got some words on it. I'll see what it is. I think it might just be trash, but it might be interesting. Check out at the big park, and my first good signal is a copper penny. It's probably a dime. Well, this could be a ring. It's been a while. Looks like it's a ring. Doesn't look like it's anything valuable. Take a look at it. Very light, so it's probably a junk ring, but heck, it's a ring. It's been a while. What are those? You brush it with the pin pointer and up pops a penny. That is, it has to be a zinc, but that's pretty cool. Looks like we have, well, 85 and no. This is ringing like a quarter or a dime, and it's not very. Not exactly sure what this is, but it'll ring up like a penny. Well, I got a quick pop up here of another penny. Coin or silver signal. Another penny. Not sure this is a long time. This might be a quarter or a dime. And I got a dime. Been a long time between dimes. To the CZ-3D, so I'm swinging it now. One of the few good high signals I've had in a little while. Good day, but got a little cold. Though not cold physically, but cold signal wise. So let's see if we can find. I screwed up that plug. Oh, here we go. Looks like a penny. Shallow penny. Another good signal, but it looks like somebody just playing Johnny Appleseed with pennies, so. Oh, that it? See something here? Reach down with my hand, and I get another penny. Lord. Let's try another live dig here. All right, I see a coin, I think. And it's a penny. Lord, pennies everywhere. Well, I checked my hole on that one, and a crusty zinc also came up. So, got another crusty zinc. And turned my discrimination up to stupid high, and I got a copper penny. Those pointer finds, once I got it, I just have to scrape across the ground, and there it is. Another penny.
Now this is Texas Tiger Digs. Well, I went out again. To the big park, the one that I made a couple of abortive attempts to make it to this weekend, and and you saw my return if you see my other two videos. It's nice to get out there and have a nice day. Cool, sun was shining, and I had time to just take my time and to go up and down. Now I haven't even come close to exhausting this area, and I wasn't going to come close to exhausting it today. I just don't do 5 or 6 hour hunts, even on those times when I have the time available. I just decided that. But this is a good cumulative from 2 parks. It's probably a cumulative 4 hour hunt, split up by lunch. So I went out to the big park, and you know, the area that I said I thought was going to be good from the little test I did when it was so cold out and windy, it turned out to be pretty good. So I went out there early, well, relatively early. I waited till after rush hour had died, and then just took a nice leisurely drive out there. It was still cool enough so it wasn't a lot of kids at the top lot at the top of the hill, so I felt more comfortable in the vicinity and doing the detecting at the bottom of that hill in the field below. In any case, so I went out, and this is my return. A good selection of junk, because, you know, I'm still digging pull tabs and foil, etc. And there's a few of these from the other park I went to, but most of this is from the big park. And you know, I went out and I found a Boy Scout kerchief holder. This time I found 2 Boy Scout kerchief holders. What's spooky about that is that the night before, you know, those of us who do YouTube videos do watch some YouTube videos. Then I saw a guy finding one of those and thought to myself, well, I got one of those. And then the next day I go out and find 2. When I found 1, it was spooky. When I found 2, it was odd, very odd. But I found 2, and I'm always glad to have these. You know, they're not junk. They're you know, there's some of the memorabilia in my worth little or worthless but interesting box. And this looks to be, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a kid's ring. It's not made of any precious metal of any kind. It looks like it's got some tarnish on it. I'll drop it into some tarnish remover and see if I can make it a little shinier. But it's just a little toy ring. Won't even fit on my pinky finger. So I think it was a child's ring. And it's so industrial looking that it could actually be a piece of machinery either. So I don't know what that is. In any case, it rang up at about 64, which is some pull tab category. So it's nice to get a pull tab signal and dig up something that's not a pull tab for a change. And I got a key. I got a key collection going, so that's another addition. And the rest of this I've got now I separate this, like I always tell you, between the parks. From the big park, I got 2 quarters and 3 dimes. I'll combine these as I tell you. And then this came from the other park. That's a 4th dime. And also these pennies came from the other park. And all of these crusty zincs came from that park as well. Now these were all the pennies I got from the I guess a zinc. These are all the pennies I got. Most of them rang high, so they were copper. And there's a couple of crusty zincs in there. But so these were the pennies I got, and I was pulling a lot of pennies. I thought I was in Penny Park for a second. And so that's not a bad return, at least in number. So you know, I like to have a number clad, not an indication that it has value, but it indicates I'm going out and I'm doing my best to find gold or anything else I'm looking for. And this was my trash. Foil. You know, a couple of high conductivity can screw caps. I don't know what the heck this is, but looks like a button of some kind. They can't tell what it is. So, and look at her. This is a double screw cap. This rang up as an 84, and it's a couple of linked screw caps. So now I see why it rang up so high. I said, what the heck is a screw cap doing ringing up as an 84? Anyway, and that's an old style bottle top. And so that was it for today. It's pretty good. Most of this I did with the maybe 90% of the ones from the from the large park I did with the Deus. I took it out early because it was still cold, and I took something that I could walk fast and swing with to stay warm. And then I also went out later as it warmed up, and I took the CZ-3D, and it recovered 3 or 4 coins as well. So, and the other park I went to was also it was the CZ-3D in the morning. I got a penny, and in the afternoon it was the XP Deus. So that's what I got. So I just want to let you know I'm still out there going, and at least I've got some volume here. And I'm going to hit this park again. I know there's some rings or something out there that are more valuable than this little piece of kids junk. So I'll give it a shot later. Anyway, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and that's all I've got to say for today. So I'll be out at the next hunt. I had a day off, 2 days off, so I'll be going back to work. So it'll be once again, a few minutes snatched here and there in the park. So, but this weekend, of course, it's forecast to rain at least one of those days. Maybe I'll get a chance to hit the big park harder again, and we'll see what the returns are. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and you have a good day.